Hi guys. Today I talked about what I like to write about, and also I want to share with you my old stories that I wrote from when I was little to now. So this is all I could find. I have stories. I have stories everywhere. Let me back up. I have stories everywhere that I wrote since I was 5 to 12, and then 12 I took a break, and then afterwards I started writing again 15, and then 15 I took a break, and now I'm starting to write again. And this is all I could find. I have so much more, but this is all I could find. And let me read you the titles and kind of tell you about them. This book, this one I wrote when I was 11, I think, and it's called Prince Annoying and Princess Girly-Girl, and it's about two kids named Karen and Kevin. They're twins, and the boy is Prince Annoying, and the girl is obviously Princess Girly-Girl, and it's just about them going on their kind of adventures, them being at home, and the boy annoying the girl, and the girl being girly girls, and things like that. The second one I wrote when I was 10, and this is Letro and his new shoes. And this is about a boy named Letro who um, finds magical shoes. They're not really magical. They're like powerful shoes where they help him run really, 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 really fast. Before he was slow, and then he run really, really fast. And that's what the story is about for this one I wrote when I was 10, Letro and his new shoes. I'm thinking about rewriting all these stories and publishing them, and that's probably a project that I'll do later on. This one is about my sister, and it's called About Fafan and What She Says. Well, I call her Fafan. Her name is Francesca, and this is just about her going through her life. When she used to live with me, she goes to school now, but when she used to live here, I followed her and wrote everything about her. This is what I wrote when I was 12. This one here is a composition notebook filled with stories, and the first one is called How Sean Got His Power. I wrote this one when I was 12, and it's about a boy who his father was a scientist, and and he experimented on his son, and his son got really good powers. He could shoot fireballs. He was really, really strong, and that's what this story is about. And I wrote it when I was 11, turning 12. Now, these are the smaller ones from when I was little. This one is called Sadie and Me, and it's about a girl named Sadie and the main character, and I wrote this when I was 6. This one is called The Day When I Had My Cat, and it's about a girl who gets a cat, basically. These are more simpler stories because I was younger, and I wrote this one when I was 6. This one I wrote when I was 8. It's called The Girl Who Had a Virus, and it's about a girl who catched a virus, and she couldn't get better. She just kept getting sicker and sicker, and she was getting everybody else sick. And I don't think I actually finished it, but I wrote it when I was 8. This one is called My Drawing Book, and it's about a girl who draws, and I have what I have in it, let me show you, is just some drawings in there and then some words. I wrote this when I was 5. They get happy. That was the first sentence. I was 5, so the story probably doesn't make sense really, but I like looking at these to see what I wrote when I was little. I had quite an imagination. This other one is called Junior's Birthday on Christmas, and it's about a boy named Junior who has his birthday on Christmas, and they just go on adventures. He gets Christmas presents and he gets birthday presents. That's what this one is about, and I wrote this when I was 7. I remember. This one I published with the help of my teacher in 5th grade, and I was 10, and I wrote this, and it's called The Boy Who Wanted Everything, and it's about a boy who wants everything, and he just never gets pleased with himself. He just wants more and more and more and more. That's what this one's about. I have some more back here. This one is called The Color Brown. I wrote it when I was 13, and it's about a boy. He's 5, and he's living in the segregation times, and it starts off with him drinking from the water fountain for the white people, and then one of the guards comes and snatches his arms and says, "What do you think you're doing? You're not supposed to be drinking from the white people. Look at your arm. Your color is brown." And that's how I got the title, The Color Brown. And that was this one I wrote when I was 13. And there's another one in here called Dinah. And I have more than one in here. It's called Dinah, and it's about a girl who loves basketball. I loved basketball when I was in middle school. I still love it, but not that much of a fan of it anymore. But I loved playing basketball. I loved watching basketball, playing basketball with my friends. And I wrote about a girl named Dinah who just loved basketball. And I just go around her life. I can read you the summary. Oh, it's also about her family. She plays basketball because she comes from a very bad home, and her mother and father always fight. So she plays basketball to get rid of the strife that she's going through. And it says, Dinah just wants her family to stay together. No fights, no arguments, just love. Her parents been fighting since she was 8. But one day the fight is big and both parents start to get a divorce. Dinah, this is about a girl named Dinah who just plays basketball to relieve her stress. And that's the summary. I was 13. I wrote it. This one, what title is this one? Okay. This one is called Tales of a Boy Named Ben, and I wrote this when I was 12. Tales of a Boy Named Ben. It's about a boy named Ben, and he has his little brother who's so annoying. Some of the books are repetitions. That's why sometimes I don't finish them. And I can read you the first couple chapters, the first couple of paragraphs. So you're leaving? Ben asked. His heart felt like jumping for joy. Hannah folded her yellow tank top and stuffed it into her suitcase. Yeah, to Uncle Max's. Really? Ben couldn't hide the excitement in his face. For how long? Hannah laughed. 2 or 3 weeks. A big grin appeared widely on Ben's face. I don't know why, Ben said sarcastically, but my muscles keep pulling onto my mouth. Oh, I know. Hannah stared at Ben as he said, I'm happy that you're leaving. It's just about a boy, and his older sister's name is Hannah, and he's so rude to her, things like that. And I wrote this when I was 12. So I have a whole bunch more, but I just can't find them anywhere. But once I find them, my first thing I'm going to do is share them on YouTube. So thanks for watching, and I hope you guys got ideas from my ideas. Bye.